What's up, me social media Droogies? Zadie here, and welcome back to another episode of Zadie's Real Estate Entrepreneurial Channel. In this video, I will be giving you a secret that I've given thousands of people. This secret, this method, has generated me over $500,000 of revenue. And when I developed this system, this method, I actually taught it to other people, and then next thing you know, wholesalers in my home city of Las Vegas started utilizing it. Next thing you know, people are calling me. They call me, they cold call me, and all of a sudden I hear this method being used. I get letters in the mail, and this method is being used. So, basically everybody in this city started copying my method, and I don't blame them. As an entrepreneur, what you have to do is teach what you know, okay? And so I created this method, I developed this method, I utilized this method, and then I went to seminars and I started telling people about it. I went into people's office, real estate agents' offices, brokers' offices, and I would talk to the brokers about it, and the brokers would teach their agents to utilize this method. So this method works. It's my gift to you. I want to give you guys tools in your tool belt to help you execute deals. Now, I know I said my goal is to get 100 of you to do your first deal, but a lot of you that have done deals before, you'll find value in this stuff too, man. So this is one of those methods, okay? So first thing is first, I'm going to talk about the marketing strategy that I use to obtain this. Now, if your budget is low, you don't have to go into that marketing strategy, which is cool. You could still use the method. The method is the key. It works with every single marketing strategy, okay? So let's get to the marketing strategy. Everyone's talking about, mailers. At that time, mailers were the big thing. This is in 2016. Now, everybody's jumping on the cold call bandwagon. But I was getting into the game, and I'm like, you know what? I got to be different. I got to separate myself from the pack. What can I do? You know what? Nobody is using newspaper advertising. So I put out this ad in the paper. Cost me $100. Las Vegas Review Journal. Okay, so look at this. Need to sell your house fast? We can buy your house in 24 hours. No commissions, no closing costs, no fees. Call now. So I knew that if I put this out, we can buy your house. It doesn't say I will buy your house in 24 hours. It says we can buy your house in 24 hours if we choose to, okay? So that's a little something for advertising. If you say I will buy your house for, then they could, potentially sue you or whatever. But so, by the way, don't mind this. It's really cold. It's alpaca, motherfucker. It's not alpaca, but it's really cold here, okay? But I woke up super early to make this video because I got a busy day today at the office, and I can't be making videos in the office today. But I wanted to crush you guys with value. So anyways, getting back to this, okay? So I had a lot of people call on this ad, just people trying to fish for a number. And then I just felt some urgency from this one caller, and she said, come over. I looked up the zip code, and the zip code is in the area called the Lakes. I live in the Lakes, okay? Lakes in Las Vegas. It's 89117 is the zip code. So a lot of people in this area are very, how else to say, bougie, okay? If they're broke, they rather still pay the gardener to do the landscaping in their house, in the front of the house, just to make it look like they're not broke, okay? So I knew that I couldn't just give her an offer over the phone. It wouldn't work. I knew if I got in there and I just gave her a cash offer, they'd probably kick me out of their house, okay? So I had to come up with something. My creative juices were flowing, and that spawned the 3 offer close, which I'm going to show you right now. So here it is, guys. This method has made me over $500,000. And if you count how much money that other investors in Las Vegas have made with this method. This method has probably generated over $3 million of business. I currently know a brokerage right now that's utilizing this method. Why are they utilizing it? Because I went into the brokerage and I taught the broker, I taught the agents, and now they're all using it and they're making a shitload of money, and I'm not getting any checks. So I don't expect any checks from you guys. That's okay, because I'm very abundant, and what happens is when you give, the universe will give back to you in one way or another. So what I did is I went to this appointment with a real estate agent, okay, because at that time I was grimy as fuck. You know, I had like full beard and long hair, like not pulled up like this, you know. I was just out, you know, I still had a professional t-shirt, the Guardian Group, you know, but anyways, I look, you know, like Jesus, okay? So I had a real estate agent come up in a suit and he had a Texan accent. Hey, how y'all doing here? How you doing? How you doing? So, you know, it gave me some validity. So anyways, I gave him 3 options. So before I gave him the options, I qualified him. So it was Mary Jo and her husband. And I said, guys, do you want to sell your house? Yes, we want to sell. Are you sure you want to sell your house? Yes, we're definitely sure. Are you 100% certain that you want to sell your house? You have to sell your house. Yes, we got to sell. Boom, now they're qualified. Okay, these are my people. All right, guys, we got 3 options here. It's really simple. Option number 1, okay, is you're going to get $230,000. I'm going to purchase this for $230,000. We're going to get you your money in 7 days. You don't have to clean the thing. And I did the calculation. After you pay off your mortgage, you're going to get $70,000 cash. You want to, you know, you're serving people, okay? You got to do some math, man. It's simple. You take the mortgage, okay? You take what you're buying it from. You subtract the mortgage from what you're buying it from. You get your number, your net. It's very fucking simple, okay? I hate math, and it was simple to me, all right? Now, we bought this in May, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, we bought it in May. We let them stay in it until the end of August. April, May, June, July, August. 3 months they could stay in the house, okay? Nobody was doing that, okay? Now everyone's doing that shit. You could do that too. Make sure, you know, you built the sales price so they could stay in the house as long as they want, you know? And I felt that, you know, I had a conversation with them before I put this together. I didn't just make up August. Obviously, I was fishing. I was talking to them. What's going on? Well, we want to stay in the house for a little while, you know? So when you move, leave all your garbage. Don't clean anything. We're buying it as is. We'll close in 7 days, like I said. You get 7 days and you could stay in the house, okay? Rent free. Option number 2 is we're going to list this thing for $300,000 on the retail market. Don't have to repair anything. Don't have to clean anything. We're going to leave it as is, but it's going to take 60 to 75 days, okay? But you're going to net $110,000, okay? So instead of 70, you net 110, but it's going to take 60 to 75 days. Now, if you want to finish fixing up the house, put another 10 grand into it, boost it up a little bit, we're going to list it for $350,000, which is the ARV of the property. And mind you, this is my plan. I'm looking to put money into this property. For me, it's probably going to be $20,000. Put it into this property and sell it at $350,000. I'm just being upfront with you, letting you know. I told them that. Okay. We'll list it, and you'll get your money in 120 to 150 days, and you'll get $145,000. What do you choose? Well, we got to think about it. Okay, obviously, this is a big decision, guys. How long do you want to think about it? And I just shut up. So Friday. Okay, great, Friday. All right, Friday, what time? 12 o'clock. Friday, 12 o'clock. Okay, great. I'll call you Friday at 12 o'clock. Did you see how I boxed them in? Okay, if you don't put a date, a time into the follow-up, never going to happen, okay? So, and they choose. You're not pressuring them. You're not saying, can you do it at this time? You're saying, when's good for you? What time is good for you? Okay, what day is good for you? Okay, so I'll just follow up with you on this day, all right? It's very clean, very secure, okay? So anyways, Thursday rolls around. Well, it was Monday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, nothing happened. Thursday, I get a phone call like 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll take option 1. Thinking in my head, why? So I'm like, are you sure? Yes, we need the money. And I found out, they literally had $0 in their bank account. I actually went to their house to do the contract. I found out they had no money. They didn't have money to put gas, no food. I'm like, dude, this is crazy. So I went and got to the gas station. I filled up gas for them in one of those buckets. I brought gas to put into their cars, both their cars. I got them some food. This is stuff you might have to do. You know what I mean? They had no money. Okay. Their daughter was in the Olympics. She had to be in New York on Friday. And, she had no money for that. So she said, we need to close in 5 days. Okay. So, I had no idea. There was a mortgage too. I had no idea to close this thing in 5 days. But, at 2:30, I already had somebody at 270 to purchase from me at 273 and some change. Okay. And so we went to escrow. We opened up escrow. It was a big ordeal with these people. It was very difficult. So we held back $4,500 in escrow, and they didn't get that $4,500 until after they moved out. So if they didn't move out when they said they would move out, that $4,500 would have been lost. Okay. So, what do I got here? Yeah, this is the ad that was actually in the paper. Again, you could use this method without the ad. Okay. But I just want to just show you, this stuff. I want to go ahead and show you the check. This is the check. This is obviously a copy of the check. I took a picture of it, but I got paid in June, $33,600 to the Guardian Group. It was a very nice check. Blessed. Here's the property right here. So look at the before and after pictures. We could do that too here. So here's the before. So when you're looking at the house, it wasn't that bad, and this is, I was using a fisheye. Don't ever use a fisheye lens. It's horrible. But look, it's, nice floors. They didn't have to change the floors. We just had to clean up a little bit, change the cabinets. Look at that pool, man. Amazing pool. There's a hammock, they were in the middle of a construction. So these people were a part of fortune builders, and they were flippers. And then they got into some trouble, car accident, bills started piling up, and they were in some trouble, and they needed to sell. So in comes in the Guardian Group, and we helped them out. Again, you serve. Okay, you serve. Like, here's the final pictures. Look at this. Wow, unbelievable, right? Woo. Now, the person that purchased this from me purchased this with hard money. So they had hard money cost, man. So they sold it at $364,000. They bought it from me at $270,000. And that lender was the one that actually made the most money. I think I made the most money, and then the lender made the most money. I would have made $43,000, but then the husband wanted to renegotiate. He felt a little beat up. He said, I got to kill this deal. I need another $10,000. Here's the price. We sold it for $230,000. Now, one thing I will tell you guys is my first year, I only sold to one buyer. All my deals, one buyer. Don't do that, okay? Because when you do that, the buyer isn't going to pay you the most money for this property. Now, this property, no one would pay me more because he took a risk on it. I got to tip my hat to him. 3 months, imagine you buy a house, 3 months they got to stay in it, and you're not getting rent. So you're basically losing money every month, especially because it was hard money. So God bless him. He took a risk. But at the same time, just keep in mind, when you're dealing with one buyer, they're not always going to give you the best price. Okay. So when you have other buyers involved, I'm not saying don't leverage buyers, but if they know that there's other people involved and they know that you're sending it out to multiple people, they're going to come with their best. But if they think it's only them, they're not going to come with their best, man, because they're like, oh, that's my guy. What numbers work for me? And they're not going to take care of you. But in this situation, I got taken care of. I got $33,000. At that point, it was the biggest check I ever seen in my life. I mean, I was a childhood actor before, and I was getting checks, but I wasn't getting $33,000 checks, I'll tell you that. So that was pretty big, man. So this is the method that I used, man, the 3-option close, remember to serve people, bro, sis, blood, cuz, whatever you are, you're a human being. That's going to end this video, but again, I'm going to bestow some wisdom upon you before you embark on your journey, as I'm going to do at the end of every video. And in this video, I want to say the focus is service, okay? So when you're speaking and negotiating with people, you don't have to drive really, really hard bargains, okay? You don't have to do that. And what I'm going to do is give you a little gem here. Go and listen to this book on audio, or if you don't want to spend any money, on Audible. If you don't want to spend any money, you could go to YouTube, The Strangest Secret in the World. If you want the hard copy, you could buy it. But it's this right here. Listen to this book. Read this book, The Strangest Secret in the World. I would recommend every day you wake up, if you haven't done a deal ever, wake up and listen to this, because it's going to program this guy right here. Understand, man, you're watching television, you're watching drama, Real Housewives, or, whatever drama you're watching. That's drama. That's programming drama into your mind. You don't need drama into your mind. Drama is for broke motherfuckers. You understand? Broke people have drama, okay? You want to get away from that. You want to program abundance, creation, okay? Wealth. This is what you want to program into this guy, because you program it in here, you feel it in here, and then you create it out here in the material world, okay? I did it. You could do it. I'm no better than you. I ain't the smartest guy in the world. I'm pretty dumb, but I know that I don't know everything. So I'm always learning. Your mind should be a parachute. And I'll end it with that, guys. This is Zady, with love, respect. Give me a like if you like this video. If you like this method, comment. Please, I'm not charging anybody for this stuff, man. So one thing I will say is, if you find value in this channel, share it with one person. Every episode that you find value with, share it with one person. If you're going to post it on your Facebook, great. But share it with one person. That's all I ask. Spread the word. I want to help as many people as I can. This is Zady with love, passion, respect.